Yes, thank you for the great introduction. I'm Gavin Baker, and one of the topics that I am going over is accountability. Looking at accountability as a whole is really how is your leadership abilities producing in your work? Is the team failing? Is it you failing? Is it the overall environment failing? And seeing also, is it succeeding or are you succeeding? And is the environment succeeding? Looking at it both ways, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Um, but as a leader, you look at accountability of your teammates, the ones underneath you, as well as yourself. So, with that being said, across my interviews that I partaked in, there was a clip with a great manager. He manages different teams and he's had an experience of different types of teams. But he said that across all the different styles of teams that he's managed, some of the great notes from it was empowering people, making them believe that their decisions and are theirs, and getting them to be fully engaged on those tasks rather than just pushing someone down a line and seeing that they're not fully bought into it and maybe not getting great results. So empowering the people to really own it as you, a leader, are. On top of that, he said, giving them a task and letting them fail. See how they react to failure. See how you can be there for their failure and be a great leader to empower them more after that, after they feel defeated sometimes, which is a very important task to do. Some other of the topics underneath accountability we found very recurring was a leader goes down with the ship. It's a common saying. I'm sure we've seen the Titanic. The captain is going to go down with the ship. So knowing that if you fail or your team fails, vice versa, we all go down. And at the front of the line, the leader's going to take the fall there. Where did he miss on his soft skills, maybe, or even looking at some of the failures anywhere else. Maybe he wasn't too involved or present, which one of the other managers in my videos was saying to be present, being a resource. Obviously, you can't just sit there and do all of the work for everyone, but showing that you're present, that you care, and loving your people. It's very important. Which moves on to another clip that I love from the same guy that said that was where he developed his leadership style. He had 20 years in the military, and then also, almost 20 years of managing engineers. So very different vibe of working conditions. Learning leadership across how you get a platoon to take that hill. Kind of going back to Civil War leadership tactics, is very different than you would in corporate America. He said military is do as you're told. And then furthermore, he said, how can I get people to do their own work? Literally stemming off of some of the other reoccurring words is being empowering your people, making them feel like they have ownership of what they're doing. So that way they enjoy it rather than you're just telling them in marching orders. So very interesting that these themes and accountability are very almost to the T the same across all of these great managers that we've all interviewed.